My name is Chris Habana, and I'm a jewelry designer based out of New York. I'm 38 years old.
Alice, I'm gonna leave you some lunch money too, okay?
It's difficult for me to go off of art or things that I see in galleries or my travels. Like, I'm not necessarily the designer that gets inspired immediately by those things. I don't switch gears like that. My collections tend to change in people's eyes somewhat drastically, but believe it or not, it's not coming from any other place than just, my own life experiences. Everything that I do, I always look at it and say, like, either would I wear it, or would a girl version of me wear it, or something like that. And I need to put myself in those positions all the time because, like I said before, it has to be personal. I tend to sketch out my ideas first and see where that kind of goes, and then from there I edit the sketches down to what I actually want to either carve or model or do something out of. And then the modeling process starts happening where I either carve, my medium is usually clay, and I usually carve out of clay for that. I'm starting to do some stuff with wax. And then from there it just kind of takes on a life of its own. I get things casted, I get things sampled. I'd like to think that my business, as much as it's growing a bit more organically, and our steps aren't necessarily as rehearsed or as thought out as someone that's in the, that's someone that wants to conform to the industry. I'd like to think that we're still a little old school because, we're still trudging along as much as we can to kind of keep things going, and people are actually responding to it. So I love that portion, that part about it. There's no financier, there's no, back end paying crazy this and that. It's literally, just us kind of like doing this. I'm harder on myself than anyone else, and so I'm never really completely satisfied. But I feel like every season and every year that we do this, it gets closer and closer to what my end goal would be, whatever that might be. Because success is great, but it's only good if you actually do it in a way that you're comfortable in. If you do it in a way where you're just trying to please someone else, or you're doing it in a way that's not really conscientious or humble or nice, in my eyes, that's you're not really succeeding. It's a little bit more false. We're leaving for Paris to show the collection. This is something that's very, very new for us. We've only done it once before. The work has elevated to a point where I think people are really recognizing that I just really believe in treating people the way you would like to be treated. And as long as that's in your head, then you're golden.